If when evil tried to enter into my understanding, I went into the civil courthouse and separated the plaintiff, for whom was me, my wife, and our company, from the defendants in the civil courthouse in Seminole County on October 4th in 2007. And then the serpent took me into the criminal courthouse. And so then I had to start two cases. I had two civil cases going on at one time. So that's when I forked the state of Florida with the definition of fork is when you have, hold on, I'm gonna just get it. Okay, it's to attack two chessmen simultaneously. So see, like when they tried to attack me, when they tried to fork me with the criminal courthouse, right? Then I opened up another civil case and forked them. And then I used Amendment 14, Section 4 to be able to build my kingdom here on earth, so I could afford to build my earthly kingdom here on earth. See the truth, how can the truth reveal itself when everybody know a truth, you see? So now, see, I'm separating the sheep from the goats with Amendment 14, Section 4. See, so now this is how I protected the validity of my kingdom's national debt, which is Folk Houses Incorporated, as well as the validity of the national debt of my country, which is the United States of America. See, so that's how I was able to purchase the United States Postal Service from the IRS when I sued them. See, I'm playing checkers because I only have one piece. They playing chess is why I had to charge them as indicted, the ones that I knew, and then unindicted, the ones that I'm revealing. See what I'm saying? So I was getting them, like my grandmama say, I was getting them for the old and the new. So now, this is like I say, I got them with Section 4, the validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services suppressing insurrection or rebellion. So that's how I was able to protect the pensions of the working people. See, I'm a working man. I'm a union member of Branch 1091 of the Postal Service union. So I'm in a union. So I'm now protecting the pensions of all unions. See, that's what I'm telling the police. I'm saying, hey man, I'm defending your pension. So why you trying to kill me? But this is what I'm saying, right? When the judge is corrupt, then the system must be saved. See, because now people blaming the system and not the person who violating the position of a judge. See, that's a spirit, that's sanctity, right? The position of a judge is supposed to be held by a righteous person. That is not, they supposed to be partisan, which means they have no affiliation with no Democrat, with no Republican, with no independent. They just strictly with the law. See, so that's why I, who once was a Democrat, is now an independent, because I am fighting for the independence of the United States of America's democracy. See, I'm showing you how to make your country work for you. See, if you give up on your country, then your country can only judge you to your actions. So if you love your country, then believe in your country's laws, because that's your country. See, the ideology in your country, that's man's. See, because you could be a Muslim, you could be a Christian, you could be an atheist, because according to America's laws, you have the right. See what I'm saying? But you don't have the right to take someone else's right because that's what you believe. See, now that's when well, let me show you. That's when you violating. Now this is in the United States, so I'm not saying the one in the state of Florida. See, that's when you're violating someone's First Amendment rights: freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. That's what that details of the amendment that you violating. And this is someone's Bill of Rights as well as their constitutional right, because the first 10 constitutional amendments are your Bill of Rights. So, see, it say Congress shall not make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. See, so you got the right to practice whatever religion you want, but you can't make me do it. That's when you violate my rights. So that's what I was telling these preachers. See, but if you are educating someone, right, and they reject the education, that doesn't mean that you're not educating them. What it means is they rejected the knowledge. Now, what am I supposed to do if my truth in court is supposed to give me back my life? But now you tell me that I can't get my life back, and you my friend. And I'm saying, well, man, I worked for my life. I mean, the life I lived, I earned, right? And they say, well, man, you lost it. I'm saying, well, how about if they took it? Like they just assume that I lost it. And I'm saying, well, okay, you can assume whatever you want, but why I can't go to court and prove that you wrong? See, now you don't want to be wrong. Like, I don't want to lose my house. I didn't want to lose my car. I didn't want to lose my wife. I didn't want to lose my children. But if I had to live with a lie, I'd have lost myself. Because if I knew better, then I was supposed to do better. But if I took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, then why would you not violate my rights and the military don't come bring order to this chaos? Because the chaos came when the judges who were supposed to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, made me take the Constitution from them because I took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And now they playing chess against a citizen who is a veteran who had to play a checker strategy to checkmate them before pawns came and sacrificed themselves for them. See, I'm saving their pawns. See, I'm saying this is what I was trying to tell my uncle when he was trying to teach me chess, and he was telling me about the pawn, and I was like, you got to sacrifice the piece, and I didn't want to play chess. That's why I don't know how to play. But see, do my testimony mean anything? I'm saying I never wanted to sacrifice nothing. And I mean, my uncle was my hip man. Every time I saw him, I was there. Boom. Whatever he wanted, he was doing, I was there looking. That's how I know how to carpentry. I watched my uncle. He a master carpenter. He could build, and he used to build his beds out of wood. All he bought was the mattress. He'll go, and I'm talking about painted, everything. His whole house, he built the furniture. All he bought was pillars. See, that's what I come from. See, so that's why it's not as hard for me as people may think it is when I read. See, I was just reading to have my uncles there, because now I remember what they did, because both of my uncles were mechanically inclined. So I was like, when I need to be a mechanic, my uncle could fix lawnmowers, cars. My other uncle Cedric, he got killed, but he could fix lawnmowers, cars, ceiling fans. See, that's why I could do mine watching him. But see, I always joke, so they make me leave. But I watch them from afar, and I could do it. See, just by watching them. But they always think that I be playing, but I just be like lightening the mood, like why we here looking like we mad working? Like, I don't understand that. So I always, like, if I'm working, I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to be here, and that's what they want to straw boss you. You see what I'm saying? And I was always knew the law, man. I say, hey man, you can't talk to me like that. So I guess when you putting the devil in check, the devil don't like the check you putting the devil in, right? You checking him. So now he done messed around and got checkmated, and now I got the laws on him. See, because now I'm saying you violating my First Amendment rights, and then I'm saying, see, Congress shall make no law respecting or establish a religion or prohibiting the exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people peacefully to assemble in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 10:40 in the morning. Damn. Nah, I mean, see, man, I done got emotion, but no, no, I gotta do it right. See, this is what I'm saying, like, when I had saw my wife in court for the first time, right, after I had told her to leave, see, I get off of that's why I gotta control my emotions, because it's like my life is a wave and it's crashing up against my, well, I guess not, my mind is so vast, but like I say, the way I can explain it is, I say I am so deep, but yet I am so shallow. I am so shallow, but yet I am so deep. And sometimes it collides when my emotions get the best of me. So I have to stay focused on what I'm doing. See, that's why I'm telling y'all about, if somebody take you to the edge of their insanity, then other people gonna think you crazy. So you have to deal with what people can't see. Then you have to I have to deal with what people can't see. Then I have to deal with other people couldn't understand and still act like they can't understand. And then I have to deal with other people who coming in with their own understanding. It's like I'm the fruit that the serpent told Eve about. And now everybody see that I'm something good, but you don't see the serpent. See, you say I called you. And I'm saying, no, I didn't call you. See what I'm saying? I'm saying I went to court and called the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And they came in word formation. See, now the humans who have been damaged by these documents are now coming and acting as if I'm trying to get them to do what Satan was trying to get me to do. But they coming with their God. See, that's what I'm telling them. I'm saying, hey, man, you need to go to court. See, don't come directly to me because you're not supposed to know who I am. See, that's a crime. See, now you are a religious establishment, and now you are prohibiting my exercise of my religion, which is me. See, because you've been lied to about your religion. So now you can't come to court, so you want to come straight to me, and I'm saying, hey, man, you're not supposed to know who I am. How you know who I am? You're not supposed to know me, but you making money off of me. You see, so now, aren't you supposed to give Caesar what's due Caesar and give God what's due God? But now that you have lost your faith, now you just a barbarian, right? See, you like the people on the way to Damascus. You the criminals on the way to Damascus, see? So now, wouldn't the Bible now be revealing you? So now I'm gonna go to Matthew 25, and I'm gonna go from. So my testimony today gonna be on Matthew 25. So it's gonna be a couple of them, cause it's 16 now, and I'm only going to 30 something. So it's Matthew 25 in the Bible Hub version of the King James Version of Matthew 25 in the Bible Hub is 1 through 46. And this is it's called the parable of the 10 virgins, and then it's the parables of the talents, and then it's the sheeps and the goats. So see, I'm saying, if I have already separated my evil from the plaintiffs, for which is in court, is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Benita Elaine Epps Castle, or Benita Elaine Castle, then Folk Houses Incorporated. So that's my kingdom, right, in name only, because it's the genesis of my kingdom's beginning, right, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So that's when I separated the plaintiffs from the defendants. So now it's not Matthew now testifying against the spiritual world that has invaded my earthly kingdom. So aren't they the ones that have turned heaven here on earth into hell on earth? See, because they are selling heaven in the skies while they live in heaven here on earth. So they live in the prophecies in the Bible, because in their Father's house, there are many mansions. Look at the preachers. They live in like rock stars. But you all who are allowing them to live those magnificent lives are the ones that need the 5 fish, right? But before I can feed you fish, I have to feed you knowledge. So I gave my knowledge freely, right, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida in self-defense on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But once I did that in self-defense, I then manifested the evidence that I am now using to then separate you from the evil that's making you evil. See, so now I'm using Matthew to separate the sheep from the goats in the spiritual world that Matthew's testimony is supposed to be powerful in. So now I'm gonna start from Matthew 25. I'm gonna try to just read the whole thing, and then and then I'll narrate it in the other. So the parables of the 10 virgins is, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet their bridegroom. The 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch, therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and then again in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. That is when you all miss your court date to the 10 virgins. See, only one came, and that was my wife. See, she fulfilled this when we was in high school. So how can you all now come and you done been soiled? See, so I loved you like I was supposed to love the widows and the fatherless and the mother and the husbandless wives. See, I loved y'all in the image of my wife. See, because I needed John to be able to raise these children as they were my own. So I have to then give you the financial assistance that I gave my wife. See, I could give that in court without the physical. I could give you the financial support you need. I could give you the inspiration you need. See, but if I didn't do it for my wife, how could I inspire you? See, so now, this is the parable of talents. This is Matthew 25, King James Version, a Bible Hub. This is verses 14 through 30. And this says, For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability. And straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou delivered unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant, that thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, gathering where thou hast not sowed, strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I had not strawed. Thou ought therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usurp. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But for him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then this is the sheep and the goats. This is Matthew 25, King James Version, the Bible Hub, verses 31 through 46. And it says, When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was a hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in, naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we then sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer, and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye had done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I let the captives free. See, that's when I stayed on the cross so you can get off of it. And so then shall he say unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was a hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no food. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in, naked, and ye clothed me not, sick and in prison, and yet visited me not, and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, or a thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister? See, did not minister. See, that's why they come in there with these prison ministries. See, they goats. They not coming in there to free you. They coming in there to make you comfortable in your persecution. See, And then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous in life eternal, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now, if it's September 2nd in 2023 at 7:32 in the morning, then how am I not the righteous who was given eternal life if I am still living after the encounter, but the liar keep living in the lie? See, the liar got to keep lying. I'm just telling you, hey man, go to court and see where I separated the sheep from the goats, and see where I came and visited you when you was in prison, but not my physical body, my written body. See, I keep telling you, I am a legal body. I am a human body. I am a historical body. I am a biblical body. I am a religious body. I am a spiritual body. I am a financial body. I am a mental body. And I am a federal body inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Then I brought my federal body inside of the federal courthouse in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, after my mother delivered my human body out of her womb inside of Halifax Hospital in Daytona Beach, Florida on January 8th in 1969 at 2:20 in the morning. So see, I was a born king that now have Matthew separating your spiritual world with his testimony that I went and got out of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, Bible Hub version.